crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
The penetrator. Come on, look, because I always went the farthest into the target, goddammit. Libya, Tunisia, Lebanon. It was me, pal. I was always first in, last out.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to. But it's vulnerable out in the open.
Its blood was on the leaves.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to the Late Show here on Mornings of Mischief. It's not mornings, guys. Oh my God!
Oh, somebody's
Oh
having
my god.
mic issues.
Yellow.
Snowdub was playing with his mic so much it pulled off the little rack.
Wasn't me.
No.
It's not me.
Reckon his microphone just went all the way up his nose.
Oh, what's going on?
Is that what happened?
Oh, what's going on? How about now?
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Groovy.
Is it groovy? Okay.
Damn, I feel like the horse. I'm only saying one word. See?
Are you comparing me with a horse, motherfucker?
Taco Bell.
A horse or the horse?
You quiero Taco Bell.
You quiero Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Yeah. You're not supposed to scratch your ass with the microphone.
That wasn't doing shit.
Supposed to
Shelly.
scratch somebody else's ass with the
That
microphone.
wasn't shut up, Shelly.
Who's Shelly?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You
the Loki
shellbag.
lager, the Loki beer. CC, pull that back up here, guys. If you want to get your own Loki lager.
What?
Better than Lucky. It's Loki.
Nelson, BC.
That's right. It's
Loki
Loki.
is better than Loki.
Loki beer.
Wow.
They got Valhalla too.
Oh, nice.
I'll be damned.
Valhalla Ale.
I was gonna do coffee. Mexican Iron Man was like, "No, don't do coffee." I was like, "Son of a bitch." We're gonna have our own Valhalla blend.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
5
It's not a
times
bad
the
idea.
caffeine is normal coffee. Make
Considering
your
you
heart
have
explode.
You have a morning show, so that would make sense, actually.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, keep that away from Black Horse.
Home
Jesus.
Depot.
No,
That's
that's
Brown
Brown
Horse.
Horse.
Right.
See, I don't even know. I
There's
don't
3
even
of
know
them
which
now.
one is which. Oh
Yeah.
my
Black Horse is Cody, and he's got a motor mouth.
Yeah, we got well, basically most of the different populations of United States represented hauling horses.
Mm.
So
Hall & Oates.
basically, yeah, it's
I don't think I can go for that, man.
all we're
See,
missing
is
is
it
an
so-
Asian horse. We just need an Asian horse now. We'll be all complete.
Is that horse a man eater?
I
More
don't
like a
want to
dog
know.
eater.
You have to ask Mike Roach.
Okay, if there's an Asian horse, it's got to look like Pai Mei off of Kill Bill.
Yeah,
And do the,
right with the long mustache. Yeah,
The crazy
Fu Manchu.
88s.
Now you gotta have the Fu Manchu. That's to set it off. Make sure that mustache goes down to his nipples.
I got my coffee and my rum going. Good for you. Second
I'm just thinking myself, we are
Nice.
so getting canceled tonight.
We're just getting started, folks.
Oh yeah, it's just getting started, baby.
Now we know why the rum's gone.
Where did all the rum gone?
Rum is sodomy and the lash. It's good for you.
7 days. I didn't know you were here.
I'm here to entertain you. I am
God,
indeed
somebody's here.
here. I may have missed a few weeks. Did I miss a few weeks? It just passed in a blur. A blur.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
That was the meds.
It was the mids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped taking them and things that turned into a blur, so I had to start taking them again for clarity.
Yeah, boy,
Next-
take medicine.
Next thing you know, 70s is going to be like Jean-Luc Picard just walking around going, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm a robot.
So I was flying the helicopter. The girls were in the back. They were kissing each other, touching, and the clothes were falling off. And I'm like, what in the shit?
Wow.
Your pet. Oh, look it up. Look it up. I think I may even still have the interview. I'm like, Patrick, but what?
Say what?
Yes, Loki. I'd gone to Iraq on a special mission. I'm like, what in the shit is he talking about? Yes,
Which interview is this?
I had to save these girls, Loki. I'm like, son of a bitch. And they'd been in camp, and they were naked, kissing each other.
I had a special mission, a nocturnal emission. It was the girls.
It was the girls.
Why am I surrounded by Irish people?
Wow.
Why do you sound like Bill? Why do you sound like Bill
Bill,
Clinton?
I did not have
He did not go to that island.
sexual relations with that dress. Yo, wasn't me.
Sure.
Did I ever tell you about meeting his cousin?
You put your meat in his cousin?
Wow.
I was gonna say, was it like?
Whoa.
Runs in
No,
the
we
family,
were-
I guess.
No.
Tell us.
When
The wizened one.
we had to go on vacation one year, and of course we're driving because we could never fly anywhere. We could never take a train. We could never do anything cool. We had to drive there, and we're going through Arkansas, and there's this sign that says "Band seats, next exit," and I'm like, "What in the shit? Band seats? Band seats? Yeah, band seats." So it's like Billy Bob's van seats. And we get there, and I swear, dude, it's Bill Clinton. And I'm like, you're, and he goes, no, man, that's my brother, Bill.
Oh, brother.
I'm Bob.
Sorry, what is a band seat? Is it like a bench?
I was thinking band. I was like,
It's like van seats. So he had a whole line of van seats sitting there, and he was selling them on the side of the road. A whole line of like the bench van seats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how long have you been doing this? Oh, for a while now. My cousin Bill and I used to do this together until it got important. Like,
So he's a bench warmer.
so I'm like, I put this out of my mind. And when I moved back to Houston, I had to drive through Arkansas. So I've got, this, the 26-foot U-Haul, and I'm hauling my Dodge Charger behind it. And I see Billy Bob's Van Seat Emporium. And I'm like, son of a bitch, it can't be. It can't be.
He's an emporium now, huh?
And I pulled over, and wouldn't you know it, I got out, and I'm like, and he goes, no, man, you must be confusing me with my cousin, Bill. I'm Bob.
Billy Bob.
And I was like, I was here as a teenager. And he's like, you're that little son of a bitch that threw shit at me while he was driving away. I remember you. And I was like, oh, fuck.
They hold a grudge for a long time in Arkansas.
Grudge for a long time.
Apparently.
Son of a bitch.
Some Clintons that hold a grudge for a long time.
You ain't seen that Hillary woman. She scares me.
I think she still hasn't gone over that 2016 grudge. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Psychedorb 9, what's up, brother? He throws us a pseudo. Oh my God, I can't talk right. I'm already I'm not even drinking. I've got tea. Not a Long Island iced tea, just a regular tea, and I can't talk right. Psychedorb 9 says, rum, all 3 bottles of
In your tea?
in your tea. In the tea.
It's a psychedelic drink, tea. That's what inspired the Ruttles to make all their best music,
Squeaka, get your ass in here. She says, happy Friday, all y'all amazing people. Oh, she sent him out of town.
Yeah, she's out of town.
She's out of town.
Womp.
Safe travel, Squeaka.
Yeah, but she must be in another town, so it's still in a town. So get on here.
She's been working hard for Jolly, I think. Really
Oh my God.
putting in overtime for him, so it's
Thank you, Squeaka, for your $10 super chat. Thank you. And it's okay. You can come on whenever you want to. Door's always open.
yeah, we've been missing Squeaka around the Cotton Connection, especially on Hump Day. So hopefully she comes back soon.
At least Loki crossed the cousin and got out of Arkansas. Yeah. Every other town is like, this is the birthplace of Bill Clinton. Yeah. He was born here. And then he was born a town over.
Dotted all over the rest of Arkansas signs saying, this is the death place of someone who crossed Hillary.
I'll have you know that most of my mom's side of family is from Arkansas, so
I see.
Well, as long as they're not friends with the Clintons, they're all right.
Down in Texarkana.
Texarkana, yes. I used to travel there all the time.
I've been there once.
Follow me.
I hear that's a good place to get Coors.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been to Texarkana and I've looked over towards Arkansas in Memphis. You can look over the bridge. I don't think I've ever driven into Arkansas by deliberately. I may have done it by accident. I've been to Shreveport. That's pretty close.
Don't think I know where it is on the
I've
map.
never been to Shreveport, actually.
It's kind of north of Louisiana and east of Texas.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like in the middle of
east
nowhere.
of Oklahoma City. Oklahoma, sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Texarkana? Well,
no,
Shreveport.
Arkansas itself.
Oh,
it's between Oklahoma and Tennessee and Mississippi.
Well, either that or it's between Missouri and Louisiana.
It's surrounded, in other words, is what you're saying.
It's...
So the rest of the country is surrounding Arkansas. They've got them surrounded.
It's often Arkansas is kind of forgotten in a way. It's like nobody really brings that up. No.
I forgot it was a state.
Mm-hmm.
I just figured it was like part of Alabama and those other
No.
ones over there on the
No.
east side somewhere.
No.
Alabama's on the other side of the Mississippi.
Yeah,
Alabama's
you
on the
know,
other
there's
side,
a
yeah.
Nashville in Arkansas. so if you-
There's two sides of the Mississippi. Is this a thing?
there is
Yes.
more than one bank.
Believe it or not, yeah.
I know there's a north and a south. But I didn't know there was an east and a west.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why we have St. Louis. It's the gateway to the west.
Yes, explain St. Louis basically.
Okay. Well, I learned something today.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a Nashville in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone offers you a cheap holiday in Nashville, be careful. You may be going to the wrong one.
Oh no.
Well, the real one's not that great either, because I lived there for a little bit. It depends on what side of town.
You know,
Depends on what
think
side
about it.
Nashville is.
Now that I think about it, I did drive through Arkansas from Memphis to Texarkana. That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did drive on my way to Dallas. So, yeah, I did drive through it. I didn't stop though.
Yeah.
You have to go through
Arkansas-
Texarkana. You mainly have to go through Texarkana if you're traveling from Dallas to Arkansas.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's-
Dallas,
that's-
basically from Dallas to Little Rock. From Dallas to Little Rock, basically.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, yes, I did.
You know, Arkansas has some pretty, I don't know if I want to say imaginative names for some of their towns, but, you know, there's a place called Oil Trough. There's a town called Bull's Gap. And another one called Bald Knob.
Bald Knob. Nice.
Are they not?
Pine
Isn't that
Bluff
all of
is
them?
where,
Or is that Kentucky? I don't know. It could be both.
I thought you were talking about 70s Channel.
Pine Bluff is where my most of my mom's side of the family is from. So
What about Pine Knob? I've been to Pine Knob. That's in Michigan.
where's that?
It's in Michigan.
Oh, it's in Michigan. Okay.
Pine Knob. I think. I mean, there's probably multiple Pine Knobs. You've probably seen a few Pine Knobs in your time, Mackie.
What? What?
No.
Huh?
I will tell you the ride to Eureka Springs on a motorcycle was one of my favorite things to do on the weekends when I lived in Branson. Eureka Springs was nice. It was a biker town, so it was nothing but like motorcycles everywhere and all that. Shit. Arwen, what are you doing? Get your ass in here. Where are you?
Come on, sugar tits, get in here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if anybody knows about sugar tits, it would be you. So.
I'm sorry, Arwen. I'm sorry.
CC.
But yeah, Arwen, you know, grab your sausages and your box wine and get your patootie in here.
I love you, Arwen.
So
I am sorry. Take us out.
there's a place in Scotland called Twat.
Of course there is.
And PWAT. And there's also a place called Bell End. And then Shitterton is a place in England.
Is Bell the name of the town goat?
The town bicycle. Hag Lane is another place. But, I'm just trying to think of funny places with funny names. I'm sure there's a few. Intercourse. I've always wanted to go to Intercourse. It sounds like a lovely place.
Yeah.
I think
There's
They have
an
a tunnel
intercourse
there.
pin.
I hear they have a tunnel.
Intercourse at least once.
They have a tunnel there.
Yeah, I was in Intercourse, but I wasn't there for long.
Yeah.
It just
There's a,
passing
Some
through.
intercourse-
Never is. Yeah.
Some been to the town of Intercourse at least a couple of times in my life.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's only for a couple seconds though. It's this real small town.
That town has been screwed over so many times.
Yeah. Yeah, that town's fucked.
Yeah, it's well fucked.
Unfortunately, it's in West Virginia though, so.
Oh. Well, I know there's an Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
That's the one.
which I don't know exactly where it's at. It's probably by Philadelphia, brotherly love and all. But
brother.
Just
Saw a
down the
street
road
the other day
from-
called
North.
is that
Okay.
Orgasm Drive, but there are people who still think that it doesn't exist.
Wow.
No, that's Clitoris Road. That doesn't exist. There's no such place. Nobody knows how to find it anyway. It's not on the GPS.
I thought it was
No one knows where to
Clitoris
find it.
Lane.
No, it's right. Yeah, no, it's right next to Cunt Lane. Exactly.
Wow.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Are you sure it wasn't
Drive.
next to Vagina Boulevard?
I'll have to hang out there sometime.
Vagina sounds like a lovely place. It's like a place in Cyprus or something, like a holiday resort. Let's go to Vagina.
I've actually spent a lot of time there, 70s. You'd like it.
I would. I think I've heard it's pretty warm. It gets pretty humid though, warm and humid.
Yeah, moist. moist.
We'll bet.
Yeah, but it's a dry heat.
It's a dry.
It gets wet. It gets wet in the evening. I'll say that much.
Must be some sort of secreted resin. Yeah, but secreted from what, man? Nobody touched nothing.
Yeah, as Akim Imara says, only women know the way to Clitoris Lane.
Right.
Listen, guys, this is to let you know it only goes downhill from here. It only goes downhill. No.
What is up, June Wong with a $5 Australian super chat? If you have grower, it's very important to moisturize. A split foreskin is no joke. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I do that every booty break, so he's got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. So there is a place called Hooker in Oklahoma. You've been there, haven't you, Snowdon? Hooker? You've been to Hooker?
A few times, yeah. Fortunately, it's a little expensive.
Yeah.
I've never had to pay for it.
Wow. Well, you haven't been to Hooker then.
No, I've never been to Hooker because I never had to pay for it.
Right. Yeah, they get you as soon as you come. Before you even really get into town and have any action, they make you pay. It's pretty bad. You wouldn't like Hooker, I don't think.
Well, technically, you're not paying for it. You're paying to get rid of it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. You're better off going to Hooterville.
Wait a minute, I thought you were paying for crabs.
Oh, Hooterville, you just pay for the wings.
Ah.
Yeah.
There's also a town called Three-Way in Tennessee. I think you've also been there, Snowdon, haven't you?
Maybe.
It's on your way to Climax, Michigan.
In France,
Right.
Its sister city in France is called Ménage à Trois.
Ménage à Trois.
Oh, Dalu explains it. You pay when you come. I get it.
Exactly.
That's right. The
Exactly.
mayor of Ménage à Trois is Jacques Oeuf, I believe.
Exactly. That's the south of France, by the way.
Yeah, come for the wings, stay for the crabs. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There's an overabundance of orange too.
Those
Well,
towns
I
will
mean,
send
if-
you home with something you can't return.
Get a little something extra. Souvenir.
Luggage.
That's what I call it.
Luggage that never goes away.
Well, if you go to the buffet, you get it all for one low price.
Well, you get more than an extra souvenir if you go to Thailand. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Where every road has a hot dog going down it.
Yeah.
You got to check before you sample the goods. You got to be
check
like
the luggage. You got to check the luggage.
Just crossed Thailand off my list of places to visit.
Yeah, check the luggage. I'm just saying.
No Thailand.
Oh shit. Better check under the hood.
Kaylee says the crabs at Sherry's Slam and Clam and Sherry's Clam Shack are delicious and mostly moist.
They give away the sauce for free. You probably don't want to eat it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mostly. Come out at night, mostly. Mostly.
How about breeding? There's a town called Breeding in Kentucky. The sign as you go in is "Enjoy breeding." So that must be near intercourse.
Usually.
Michael Gonzalez with the $5 super chat. Chicago has 3 streets that rhyme with vagina: Polina, Wallina, and Lunt.
Want.
Washington State's got a redneck city town, actually. It's called Walla Walla. They had to name it twice because they forgot the first time.
Oh shit!
Waka waka waka.
About that Walla Walla.
Walla Walla.
At first, I thought you were going to say Wenatchee.
Hey, that's my old stomping ground, so I can't diss the snatch. With Snatchy.
Actually, I was crossing the border once to Washington State, and this is like, where are you going? I'm going Walla Walla, and the border guard's like, going to visit the penitentiary. I'm like, no. He's like, you going to visit someone in the penitentiary? I'm like, no. And then he said, all right, have a nice trip.
Yeah, he's probably like, why the hell are you going to Walla Walla then? Unless you're going to go buy some meth.
It's a meth town.
Yeah,
no
it
joke.
is. Yeah,
It should be in
Tri-Cities.
Coke County in Texas. That would be a place to go.
Yeah.
Coke County.
70s, you went down to Mexico, didn't you?
I've been to Mexico, yeah, but just the safe parts.
You never went to TJ?
That's where they do the craziest
I've
stuff.
never been to TJ. No, I've only ever been to like the Cancun area.
What about
and
Tijuana?
And the Baja.
No, that's what I was saying.
That's
TJ.
TJ.
Okay.
So
If you've never been to Tijuana, it's okay. You're not missing much.
You can get away with some crazy shit in Tijuana. Okay.
I was a young Loki. I was a
Like young-
16-year-old. I was a 16-year-old Loki.
Like young
And
Mississippi, he'd be his demigod.
This Mexican guy who kind of resembles Mexican Iron Man.
Is that how you
was
met
like-
Mike for the first time?
was like, free tickets, my friend. Come.
There was a donkey involved, wasn't there? An ass.
And I go into the bar and I'm sitting there and he's like, free drinks, tickets, free drinks. And I get my drink and I'm sitting there and the guy comes out and he's like, welcome to da 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 da. I'm like, okay, whatever. I can't remember the name of the place. It was, Mike's donkey nest. And that's when they brought the donkey out. And I was like, why did they just bring a donkey out on stage? Oh shit.
Oh.
And I leave and he's like, you don't like show, friend? I'm like, no, I didn't like show.
Now I'm thinking. That's what Mike's Small Island's like. Boss, the plan.
And there comes my dad walking down the street. He was like, were you just in there? I was like, And then he looks at the guy at the door. He looks at Mike and he's like, was he in there? He goes, Good. You don't need to be going in there.
See, that's what you don't think, Chris. This is how Loki actually met Mike for the first time.
Right? Oh shit.
And then that same donkey was in Clerks 2.
And in Shrek.
It sounds like the kind of place that, as you're going in, security ask you if you're armed, and if you say no, they say, "Well, you better take this gun because you're going to need it."
Yeah, that sounds like the case. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All I know is it's a place where the freaking federales are going to shake you down when you're on your way back to San Diego.
Well, it's because you're in the Navy. You see, they know you're good for it.
Yeah.
They just asked me where the hell I was from. They were like, where are you from? I go, America. And they're like, all right, go in. I didn't even need to see my ID. That doesn't work now.
No, you don't need ID to cross the border.
Well, you didn't. They just asked. My dad was like, if they ask for your ID, just pull out your ID and show them. I'm like, okay. They just said, where are you from? America. All right, go in. I'm like, fuck, anybody can walk in.
It doesn't work nowadays.
This was like 30 fucking years ago, too. They're still just walking in.
Into Canada, I would think, we're pretty soft up here.
Dude, I drove into Canada. I just drove in. No ID, no nothing.
Well, that's what it was like years ago, yeah. It's only since...
it's only recent because I've traveled to and from Vancouver, crossing through Seattle, and I had to of course, had show ID and such like that. So.
Yeah, you used to just need a driver's license many years ago. I was told, my missus told me that since the 80s and then the 90s, they've started to tighten that up, and now it's you practically get strip searched every time you go over, which is fine.
It's true though. Like growing up, my parents had a cottage in Vermont, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we lived in Toronto. So when we go to Vermont, this is back in the 90s, and we cross at this middle of nowhere crossing.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
There's times that we'd pull up, and there's one guy working in the building, and it takes him like 5 minutes to come out, and he clearly was like, "I really don't. Why are you bothering me? Why do I have to come out?" And he's like, "Hello, where are you from? Toronto? Where are you going? Vermont?" And I was like, "All right."
Yeah, a lot of those crossings would be unmanned as well years ago.
Yeah, well, I think there was. I don't know if it's still the case. A few years ago, there was one in Quebec, right? Because they have a town that's split. It's just like, please visit the building on your way through.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Surprised that hasn't happened to you 70s, where you cross into Texas and they're like, "What's your business here?" "I'm here to see Loki." "You have a gun? Any kind of firearm on you?" "No." "Pull over here." "Some kind of trouble, officer?" "No, we have several gun plans."
Strap this on. Strap this on now. Yeah, I know. Well, that's another bizarre thing. People say, "Oh, it's so easy to get a gun in America." Well, when I lived in Texas, I tried, and because I was not because I was only on a 3-year visa to work there, I wasn't allowed to get one.
But you went to the wrong place, my friend.
Legally, I wasn't allowed. It was a shame because there were some nice ones.
Next time, call Loki.
It's okay. A lot of my friends had them. So no, and it's also not true to say that we don't have any up here. We do. It's just a little, harder, slightly harder, but not. Yeah.
I wish it was as easy as some people think it is.
Yeah, well, that's when you see these videos of these progressive idiots that go, "Oh, it's so easy to get a gun in America," and then they go to some gun store and try and buy one, and they find out it's not that easy. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to fill this in, you got to fill that in, you got to come back whenever, depending on the state, obviously. So it's not as easy as they claim.
In fact, there have been cases where, say like, a battered wife is like trying to get something to protect herself, and while she's having that mandatory waiting period, the ex comes by and gives her another couple of,
Yeah, and then it's too late. Yeah. So, Soul Assassin, I actually have all three of those things in my possession, even here. I just don't smoke the tobacco anymore. I still got a few cigars, but I have the other two. So, indeed. Yes, and the strange boating accidents happen all the time.
With the pistol?
Yeah, with, any kind of these things. Sorry, Mr. Mounty. I was in a boating accident. So, enough about me. What about you?
Well, we want to hear about how Nessie ate your boat.
Nessie, a lovely creature. It's too many necks for my liking, though. It's funny how Nessie is... it's like Bigfoot. All the photographs ever taken are grainy as fuck. Like, really, you've all got 4K frickin' cameras on your phones, and that's the best you can do. Yes, okay, I get it. Yeah, this so-called prehistoric monster, Loch Ness, isn't that old. It was only formed after the last glaciers retreated about, what was that, 40,000 years ago or something? So
but it's connected to the ocean. It's gotta be. There's tunnels.
North Sea. Well, there could be something in there, but I don't think there's this enormous dinosaur type creature. I mean, I've gone out with a few girls from that area that did look a bit like that. That's true. Hey, Inverness is the nearest town to that. You know what they call a virgin in Inverness? A liar.
Holy shit.
The old ones are the best. I would love it if there was something in Loch Ness, but I don't think there is. Mind you, on one of the banks of Loch Ness is a place called Boleskine House, and it was owned by Aleister Crowley for many years.
Oh shit, that's a name I know.
Oh yeah, and then Jimmy Page bought it after Aleister Crowley died, because they were all into the old pentagrams and the, all that stuff. So if you drive past it, it's a big old dark looking place. It does look scary, and it's on the quieter side of Loch Ness, so it's just a little tiny road. So you can imagine it's pretty spooky out there at night. There's no houses around, no street lights, nothing like that. So it could be spooky. You never know what's going on with these satanic rituals.
As soon as you said Aleister Crowley, though, in my head I heard Mr. Crowley.
And that's exactly who he's singing about, yeah. Aleister Crowley.
There's a white horse in that song too.
God help us!
No.
Don't summon him! Don't
summon him.
Summon who? The white horse?
Yes. No.
No.
Who are we summoning?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Maybe if there's some super chats, you never know what might happen.
No, I was going to say, Snow is really quiet lately.
No, Delu, no.
No. You're going.
That doesn't count. That's not a super chat.
You know what we do with horses, right?
We don't have any horse videos on this channel anyway.
Oh, we could share
That's
some.
not entirely true.
Wait, what?
It's not entirely true, he said.
Entirely true.
I mean, that means it's not entirely false either.
So there's a way to
It's
play horse videos?
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's horse. It may or may not have a video.
You just can't help yourself, can you, 70s?
Nothing wrong with a good horse. If you're hungry and you need,
No.
You need some meat.
No.
I
Horse
think
meat?
I'd eat a goat before I ate a horse. But
I'm assuming not whole though. You wouldn't eat it whole. You would chop it up and cook it first.
I think you might choke if you tried to do it whole.
You could make a goat chili, couldn't you?
I mean, I'm not going to eat anything like that without field dressing it. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. Shave it first.
What in the fuck are y'all talking about?
That's them.
Goats.
No, that's me.
Shaving goats, I think.
Yeah.
So has anybody actually ever seen a legendary monster famed like a Bigfoot or anything? Anyone ever seen one in person?
Oh, Chupacabra.
You did?
Oh yeah, Chupa. What's it? Oh yeah, little bastards. They look like gremlins. Big old claws. Nasty fuckers. Chupa. What's it now? This is what I used to call them. Anybody else?
Well, I mean, being a resident of Western Washington, I run into they thems quite often. So
is it the purple or the blue-haired variety?
Both.
Right.
That's not good.
I mean, I did see a few girls in a nightclub in Glasgow once that looked like Jabba the Hutt. So.
Well, just picture, like if somebody took Jabba the Hutt, Lizzo, and Smurfette and shoved them all in the same box.
Just throw them in a blender.
What you'd have is a very, very big box.
Yeah.
Just microwave them.
Microwave them. What would happen if you microwaved a Lizzo? Just theoretically, of course. First of all, how would you get a microwave big enough?
Yeah.
Who's got a microwave big
It's
enough?
almost like a gremlin. You don't want to feed them after midnight, you know?
That's true.
It's like a gremlin.
But
You don't want
imagine
to
if
feed
it
your Lizzo after midnight.
imagine if it exploded in that microwave. I mean, that would be horrendous.
Yeah. You go, you get
You
on the
wouldn't be able to
ferry.
clean. It would be impossible to clean up. That's the first thing. The second thing is just how you would explain this. That we had an exploding Jabba the Hutt somehow. Their intestines and everything just all over the. You have nasty stains. That's all I'm saying. You don't know where it's been.
Oh no.
You know where it's gone, though.
You know where that thing has been. You don't know where. You probably know where that thing is going.
Yeah. That's what you said when you slept with her. Yeah. I know where this is going, but I'm not sure I'll ever find it again.
God, it's just
No, I mean, how would you get to the bottom of a Lizzo? It's just
Pass me the flower.
deep
I don't want to
chasm.
think about it. I don't want to
Pass
think
me
about
the
it.
flower.
That's the Kessel. That's the Kessel run.
Yeah. It takes more than 3
Kessel run
licks,
right
that's
there.
for sure.
You have to slap the fat and ride the ripples.
That's the Kessel run.
Well, considering the Kessel Run was about coming as close to a black hole as you could get, while, like
Exactly.
skimming the edge.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do it with Lizzo in 12 parsecs.
Yeah, I'd be like trying to throw a sack of flour at the Grand Canyon.
Lizzo's about 24 parsecs.
More like 36, but yeah.
What's how close you can get to it and escape the gravity of it without getting sucked in.
Oh, it's gravitational.
So, yeah.
Gravitational pull, basically.
Yeah, so he came within 12 parsecs of the black holes because it's like a whole bunch of black holes. I'm not shitting you. This is real Star Wars lore. So it's a giant area of space that is filled with black holes. So it was distance, in less than 12 parsecs. It was distance. It's because that's how close he got the Millennium Falcon to it while avoiding the Imperials that patrol that area. So he used it as cover and got as close to it as he could without getting pulled into it.
Most galaxy cores have major black holes in them. Like our own galaxy's got a super black hole, super enormous one in the middle, but they don't think it would be possible for life to develop in the galactic core because it's just too much radiation.
That sounds like Lizzo.
That's
Soul,
right.
yeah, the Maw. Soul Assassin's got it. It's called the Maw. Thank you, because I forgot the damn
Maw.
name of it, but it's called the Maw. Yeah, and that's Lizzo, Maw. So yeah,
Not Mom Mothra.
But let's face it, guys. If you were come the apocalypse, you'll be wishing you were with a big girl like that, because that's a lot of eating if the food runs out.
Yeah, but it's all
Except
fat.
that
Yeah.
eat all the food.
Yeah, but
like-
you can light lamps with that. You can.
Yeah, I was gonna say lamp oil.
Yeah, plenty of lamp oil and fucking soap, I guess.
You guys are not thinking creatively here.
Plenty of
Well, at
soap.
least you won't tell me to do anything with. Well, at least you won't tell me to do anything with a banana, right?
That's right.
Wow.
Well, she might.
Yeah.
There's a reason why she's so good with a flute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. You could skin a Psycho Dwarf 9 says, think of the things, think of the potential. You could have a tent, you could build clothing with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shed for the winter.
You could do a lean-to with the bones. Yeah. That kind of
Shed all that fat during the winter.
Recover my TP. Yeah.
You even have extra left over for a Halloween costume.
But they don't believe if you're serious as a keeper. Yes.
Thank you, Michael Gonzalez. Sagittarius 1A. That's the supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy. I couldn't think of the name they'd given it, but that's the one.
You have like a fashion show. Hey, everybody, check out my Lizzo suit.
That's right. It puts the lotion on, except we've run out of lotion.
That's right. I got some Lizzo lard over here. I can rub it down with.
Multiple tubs of lard.
Yeah, we got plenty of that. Oh, don't worry. Buckets.
Nightmare fuel.
No, that's an up and coming actress / pop star. That's what we get.
Your Majesty, it's been an honor. Never watch The Mandalorian again. Fuck that.
When they put
like,
Lizzo in the Mando, that was priceless. Priceless.
The thing is, there's a time that things like that may have worked, but on top of all the other shit that's been done for years to destroy these franchises, a cameo like that no longer has any appeal, even as a joke. It's just like, fuck off. Like, here's another nail in the coffin. Well, we can't. There's no room. The coffin is completely filled with nails.
It's the equivalent of Megan Thee Stallion over on She-Hulk. It's just, can you pick the worst of the worst?
You got to mention the horse.
Just wait for Cardi B to show up in some Marvel show or some shit. Fuck. I poked my asshole with my long fingernail.
MCU WAP here? Is that what's going on here? No.
I know, Stacey Abrams in Star Trek. Come on.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
As president of the Earth, I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that in any. There's no way that is believable, let alone realistic in any sort of continuity whatsoever.
It's not about talent anymore, fellas. It's all about diversity points.
Well, I mean, apparently our Star Trek future started with the what happened in J6.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
There you go, Showback.
Yeah, that's the
clip.
Yeah.
That's the
the horses here on the show. Okay?
Horse down.
I'm going to the glue factory immediately.
I got so mad at a white horse last night playing Ghost of Tsushima, I killed it, and I didn't feel bad about it.
Did you kill the horse? Or
I killed the horse. I literally chopped him up with my samurai sword.
I was like, yes.
It's not bad.
It felt good.
It's like every
was it your horse or was it?
No, it was just some random horse, kind of like the show. So
freaking time. Every
Dude,
time I gotta ask that freaking horse clip.
Can't even get away from it, on a fucking video game. So I snapped, just started swinging the sword, man.
No matter how many times I play Ghost of Tsushima, the horse is always named the same. Kage! Because it's just badass when he's like, Kage! Horse! Yeah.
That's the shadow,
I think in Red Dead Redemption, didn't you get penalized for killing horses?
Yes.
You did, yeah, that's right. I killed them all the time, mainly because I'm a terrible shot. I was trying to kill the rider. Yeah, I've killed the horse again. Shit.
I remember going after that damn white horse in the snow area where you start the game.
Oh yeah.
You go back there and you can find a white horse, and that's the second fastest horse in the game. And
Yeah,
I
I found
remember
that one.
going after that so many times. Every single time that dumb son of a bitch would run in the lake. And I'm like, and drowned itself. I'm like, you may be the fastest, but you're the dumbest damn horse I've ever seen.
Is that really a horse you want to ride? It goes right into the deepest river.
A frozen lake and drowns itself. I'm like, yeah.
I like that area in the game.
It's like, is it like the never-ending story where it's just filled with sadness and just sinks out of the ocean?
It just recognized its privilege and, felt guilty.
I just go over there and put it out of its misery. Damn horse.
What's the name of the big guy in Blazing Saddles? The big dumb guy.
Lenny?
Yeah, the one that the
Mongo.
Mongo, yeah, he punched a horse, didn't he?
Yep.
In Blazing Saddles. Yeah, I'm gonna look for that GIF.
Didn't Arnold do that too? He punched out a horse. That horse just collapsed. Its legs were like, fuck! Arnold was like, boom! He just hooked that horse's head, and the horse was like, shit!
Are you thinking of Jiggle All the Way?
No,
I don't
Conan.
know. It was Conan. I thought it was
Oh,
Conan.
he
He grabs the horse by the reins.
That's a reindeer. I was like,
and he just punches the shit out of that horse. And the horse's back legs just cave. And you're like, damn. Oh. No, that's yeah, but yes, he did knock out a camel, but he knocked out a horse too. I'm not talking about that
I
part.
have the clip. There you go. The great thing about GIFs is they repeat again and again and again.
that's snowed up with the white. It's snowed up with the white horse. That's Jolly with the white horse right now.
Yeah.
And I know he punched out a camel. He actually punched out a camel twice. He punched out a camel in the first movie when they're all messed up on lotus leaves, and he punched out the camel in the second movie when they're going through the bazaar. This is different. He was holding the horse by the reins, and he like just reached back and punched it right in the side of the head, and the horse's legs just gave. Was it in Destroyer? Remember what it was. I think it was when it was either when he was trying to save that one chick, or I'll have to go back and find it. I know about the camel. I wasn't talking about the camel. Let's see if I can find it.
I'm looking for more GIFs of punching horses. There's got to be a few. Shame. Horses are beautiful creatures. Very useful.
Yeah, it's in Destroyer. Conan versus horse.
Not on my show.
Hold on. We got to do this. We got to get this.
I think that used to be the fastest the human could travel was on horseback.
I knew he punched a damn horse. Yes, he punches a camel too, but he does punch out a horse.
My, that's a big sword he has there.
Look at this. Boom!
Oh, that's the one.
Horse down.
Boom! That horse is like, son of a bitch.
I'm like, horse, fuck you. Bang!
Boom!
You know,
like,
no animals were harmed in the making of this film.
Peter, or whatever they call themselves, Peter, they're going to be in here soon.
Your ass is next.
Yeah.
Your ass is next.
Yes, I know about the camel. I'm not, I know my Conan. I knew. Boom! That horse didn't know what the hell hit it. Oh, shit.
You know,
and that horse going to the glue factory tonight.
Yeah.
Daryl, what is up, brother?
Hello there.
Oh,
hello.
my God.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, I never got a notification from Twatter.
I'm Twatter stupid. But I did send it.
That has to be a town somewhere called Twatter. Or it could be a street name. Twatter Lane.
I sent one to Arwen, too. But she
There's
was
a town
like,
called Twat in Scotland.
It's Twixer now.
Twixer now, exactly.
Yeah, Twixer.
Do you pick left Twixer or right Twixer?
I like them both.
Jamie, one might say he was in no mood to horse around.
I think that was a classic. I think that was a classic case of F around to find out. You know, find out.
Yes, we did. That was 70s. 70s did it. It's his fault.
I didn't start the fire.
I was waiting for he didn't start the fire.
That's true.
I just call it Twix now. Silly rabbit.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh no.
Twix.
That's Jeffrey's dog. We got to get the Snow. You got to get that guy to come on and do the thing, and then have him meet. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I can't remember his fucking name. How do you forget someone's name? Jolly, not Jolly.
Chulo.
Shit. No.
Which Muppet are you talking about?
That's Jeffrey's dog.
Oh, Mike Roach?
Mike Raj, thank you. Oh, that's the Iron Man. Oh no! Oh no!
He's pretending he doesn't know
Question,
who Mike Rogers is.
no.
This makes me sad that he can't remember what
It's his
about Mike
favorite
Roach.
character.
I'm
No,
fucking tired.
I wanted
I'm
to
exhausted.
ask you. I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Mike can't be on that list, is he? Mike Roach.
What list?
That list.
The list?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think everybody's on Mike Roach's list.
The list?
No, not that list.
Oh.
The island list.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he was.
No.
If he was one of the underage ones, probably.
Oh God!
Mike maybe
help
meant
me. You
Mike.
did not just say that.
Mike
That might,
maybe meant,
that might be. Yeah, that might be what happened
Mike
to him.
might
Actually,
be a lot of things, but he wouldn't hang out with a bunch of degenerates like that.
right?
I'm in
No,
danger.
he just hung out with Kevin Spacey for a couple of years. Now everything makes sense.
And he lived to tell the
The
tale.
tail, exactly.
Explains a lot.
Except he didn't get out, until a couple of years ago. Stewie got out. Help me! I just escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement, but I left my buddy there. Kept saying he was Mike and Roch.
You know that interview that he did with freaking Tucker Carlson as the House of Cards guy. That was good though.
Oh, where he's like, if I've done all these things people said I've done, why would I deny? Blah blah. And I'm like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, he was playing his character from House of Cards.
Yeah,
the whole time.
Yeah. He had an interview with Tucker. That was pretty funny. A little weird, but
my
funny.
Mike has a deformed mouth.
It's his BJ curve.
God help us all.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, my favorite interviewer was Chris Farley interviewing Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Did you see Die Hard? It's cool.
What was it like being in the Beatles?
Actually, I liked Chris Farley.
Look who showed up.
The sheriff. The sheriff is here.
Speaking of Chris Farley.
Hey, Shellback, there's your co-host. Found him.
Not my co-host. Rudolph's co-host.
Rudolph, right?
I thought Rudolph's co-host was a horse nowadays.
When you see the sheriff, make sure you shoot him.
Horse jealousy.
Smile.
I don't know.
Shot the sheriff.
I think he said the sheriff is near.
We took care of the horse.
Okay.
She didn't do it. She didn't do it.
No. I kind of half forgot today was Friday because it's been a weird week with the ice storms and delivery, and our big truck day is usually earlier this week, and so I was exhausted and just got on with Florida.
Love the ice storms though. That's like your.
Yeah, except for if you watch my video I'm going to post tomorrow about how I don't like the cold weather. That's why I moved to Texas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of them warm weather penguins. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He moved to Texas so he could be a penguin.
Thank you. You know what I mean, Daryl.
Hell yeah.
No, it's been
Tonight's show actually was pretty hilarious. I don't know if you knew this, Punkwaddle, but all the puppets were saying that they got an invite to go play Fortnite except for Rudolph. He was like,
That's funny.
I know y'all are playing Fortnite. I don't want to go over there and play Fortnite.
Everybody's like, what are you doing here? I thought you got the invite. It was pretty good.
Like he said, he didn't get an invite because he was supposed to be hosting a show. So.
Oh my God.
It was a good ongoing joke, for sure.
It's okay. I mean, after Fukmi gives him a nice BJ or two, he'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, the sockets love eventually, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. As hectic as it was for him tonight, he might need another he might need another menage a trois with Fook me and Fook you. So,
Ooh, sounds like a full circle there.
Yeah.
Avatar's killing. Boosh. I like it.
Nice.
Sounds like a full house.
Wow. 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 How you doing?
Wow.
We got part 2 coming.
Wow.
Was it October, I think?
I love the fact that on the poster, dude, it's like he's got that long ass number and it's like it's finally time. Like it's taken all these years to get to him. He's been in that fucking waiting room all these years.
That'd actually be pretty funny if they started out like that.
Well, that's what's on the poster, dude. Is like, you know,
There's
he's
a
holding
poster?
up that fucking dude. There's a promo poster where he's
I haven't
holding
seen
up
it.
that piece of paper, dude. Look
That's
up
perfect.
Beetlejuice 2 poster. And he's holding that fucking piece of paper with all the numbers on it. And you're like, has he been sitting there this whole damn time waiting for his turn?
Waiting. It's time to shine.
Time. Jesus. Oh,
My turn, it says. Yeah, that's the one. I can see it now.
Yeah, my turn. They rebuilt that house too. I can't believe they rebuilt that house exactly where the old one was. I'm like, holy shit. You guys went back to that little hill and rebuilt that damn house just for the movie. Sell
That's pretty
it.
cool.
Don't demolish it. You sell that effing house. Let someone buy it and take care of it. Corbin Dallas!
Hot!
It's hotter than hot.
It's Triple D. Coven. I don't have any fire. Coven.
You know, I
nothing.
I could see a Rudolph, you know, maybe doing a Halloween costume for Ruby Rod next year.
Yeah.
You got to get him a little cane. Open, my man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, he better not screw up this movie. You've got one chance to do Beetlejuice 2.
Mhm.
Fuck it up, man.
Posters look good.
The posters do look good. And
He's
seeing
had
the
long
house
enough.
again,
I didn't realize Johnny Depp was in it.
yeah. I think
Is
that's
he
her
really?
husband. I think that's her husband. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, hell yeah, Johnny Depp's in it.
I know,
Ortega looks quite nice.
William Dafoe's in it.
Nice.
I guess he plays a sheriff for the undead or something like that.
Ooh, I can get behind that.
Too much info, Punkwaddle.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Heyo.
And then Catherine, what's her name? Catherine O'Hara,
Boom, boom.
the crazy mom sculptor lady.
Yeah.
She's in it. She's in it again, but no Gina Davis, no Alec Baldwin, obviously.
Well, thankfully.
Well,
Nobody got shot, so yeah.
Well,
That
you
and the
don't
guy
wanna
that-
stay- you want to stay more behind him than in front.
Gina's
Right.
gone absolutely insane. And Alec, sends people to the underworld. So
Did you say Alec Baldwin?
Fuck you!
Yeah.
That's my name.
Wait, I don't think this is a comic stream, so I don't think we have to duck, right?
No.
Right.
Well, the guy that played the dad, the guy that played Winona Ryder's dad,
Jeffrey
isn't
Jones.
Isn't he like either dead or in prison? Something I don't know.
Probably both now, but yeah. Yes, he was did naughty things, horrible things, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sad when you hear about this shit. It really is, because you grow up seeing these people and you're like, oh, they're so cool. They get to do all these cool things, but they aren't the people they play.
No, Baldwin definitely isn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his finger don't miss, you know.
Yes, well, we'll see what happens during the. Assuming it gets to trial, of course. But we'll see what happens.
I don't know if he walks up to you and he's like, "Is this the way you want me to do it? This is the way you want me to shoot the gun?" Be like, "No." Nope.
You think he would be keeping a low profile, but he's out there
blowing
his mouth off
the
yet
fact
again.
he went on ABC to be like, I didn't do it. It wasn't my fault. I'm like,
yeah, but he's
"Are you
ranting about
kidding me?"
politics again and whatever. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
And notice as soon as he starts mouthing off about politics, they're like, "We're reinstating the gun charge again." And you're like, "Oh my god, dude! New charges on Alec Baldwin," and you're like, "Guys, didn't we already do this like 3 times before?" And evidence went missing, and witnesses went missing, and don't get my hopes up, guys.
You are worthless, Alec Baldwin. Worthless.
Well, I see Akeem. Okay, haven't even drank it. I'm sorry, I can't even pronounce that. Akeem Imara.
70s. Oh my god,
I
dude.
can't even pronounce that damn name.
If only Sean had been there. Alec, directors down here don't react too well to bullets.
Connery would beat the shit out of him too.
Oh my god.
I'm serious.
Alec, directors don't react well to bullets. Oh, what, dude?
Directors never miss Alec.
Oh, that's got to be a meme
had
now.
Sean there still to talk to him.
Sean Connery would beat the hell out of Alec Baldwin right now if that was the case.
I'll beat the shit out of you, then I'll go fuck the prom queen.
Because that's what winners do.
That's what winners do.
That's what winners do.
Who's to shoot the cameraman? Who's to shoot the camera woman?
Thanks.
I mean, you could have just told her no pictures. You didn't have to shoot her.
Well, I mean, she said something about the Clintons, and he was like, "Oh, what? Oh, look right here." Bam. You know, like,
Hey guys, in this day of social media, anybody will do anything for some clicks, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, clicking the hammer back on the gun.
don't flash the camera or some shit, please don't.
It's true.
I don't want to go too deeply into the specifics, but isn't it the case though that if you've got an armorer and various other people, and if they're doing their jobs, he's going to rely on them. Therefore, is he really that culpable?
Well, see, that's the thing. He was also the executive producer. Yeah, he wasn't just
and why this film is still going through, why they're still going through to finishing this film when it should have been canceled on the spot. Even with the husband of the wife's blessing, no, this should have been canceled.
Mm-hmm. Well, he only gave his blessing because they probably paid him off.
So this is what a lot of people don't remember, and this is the problem. The reason why the crew was like striking was because they were promised accommodations at that ranch
in New Mexico.
And all Baldwin had to do was pull out his fucking Platinum American Express card and pay for it. But he told him, no, you're going to have to drive 2 hours here, work a 12-hour day every day, and then drive 2 hours home and then be back the next day. And he wanted them to do that
early in the morning, early a.m.
Early ass in the morning.
But isn't he such a liberal, progressive person? Isn't that a horrible thing to do?
Wasn't this also being paid by for a bunch of grants and a whole bunch of basically free money? So they didn't actually anything they didn't have to pay out of pocket, they wouldn't. So it was
exactly
a free source of income.
Yeah, there's a lesson here, which is the next time Alec Baldwin invites you to go on a shoot.
Think to yourself, what's more safer, going with Alec Baldwin or hunting with Dick Cheney? I would go hunting with Dick Cheney.
I'd rather go hunting with Dick Cheney. You'd survive.
Exactly. You'd have to, as long as you apologize to Dick Cheney, you're okay.
Exactly.
Don't turn your
Chris
back on.
Persia.
I'm sorry,
Sorry, I thought you were a deer.
sorry, your shotgun pellets completely obliterated my ass.
Apparently, the armor was too busy checking your OnlyFans page and forgot to remove the one live round in Alex's gun.
Oh, jeez.
God,
That one live round.
They found they found like 100 live rounds mixed in with the blanks.
Yeah.
That makes it all worse too. It's just
Weren't there stories of the cast just going around and just having fun with the guns and shooting off?
Well, it was a case where like the cast just walked off,
and the
Most
crew.
of the cast and the crew walked off because I was like, yeah, this is unsafe now.
There had been multiple complaints.
Exactly.
They knew there were letters written. The team had striked, and then we're like, Alec himself told them all to kiss his ass and go, and threw them off the set, and then brought in like manual labor. It was like they went down a fucking Home Depot and got a bunch of horses, a bunch of black horses, and then brought them back to the set.
Wow, Loki. Wow.
Not like that, like the horse on Snow Dub show.
I thought you meant at least brown horse.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Whatever. Hola, that
I
horse.
can't believe
Pick up a batch of brownies, you know.
Okay.
I can't believe any of that, Loki. Our Hollywood superiors are so much nicer and better than everybody. I can't believe a word of what you just said.
Well, see, they had to get black horses because they have that 30% rule or whatever, so they can get an Oscar.
So they couldn't just paint a white horse, Shell? Couldn't they just paint white horses? Of
course, somebody from Canada would suggest blackface.
Is that
Come on, Come on, Shell. You gotta feel that. Come on, Shell. Come on, Shell. It was all for that DEI quota. I mean, it worked well with Ocean Gate, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it was another case where it's like, I think there's another case. I think it's with United Airlines. Where it's going through a scandal too because of like you're hiring, the DEI initiatives, and it's like you're actually putting a lot of people at risk.
Oh, hey, it's
Never
our great
forget.
comrade.
Never forget.
It's a couple of butt munchers.
Never forget.
Just the multi-time
Barbie
mangina of the year.
Why are their noses identical?
Because that's his kid.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Sorry, the amount of soy just irradiating from him. I'm just like,
yeah, he took his son to Barbie and his daughter to like Oppenheimer, right?
I know.
That's the future leader of Canada right there.
So progressive.
Well, he did tell his daughter that.
I'm sorry.
That he,
my Canadian brothers and sisters, I'm so sorry. We're with you on this.
we've got another year of this torture yet. We can
I'm
get
sorry,
rid of him.
Oh, it could be longer than that.
It could be longer, yeah.
He doesn't really have any competition.
Yeah.
He just keeps electing himself, doesn't he?
He's not the real power.
Well, we have no term limits either, right?
Christopher Freeland's the power.
This is what happens when you don't
Good
have term
Lord.
limits, yeah.
There's no one to contest him, and he keeps running, and he keeps winning.
And they
Yeah.
just arrest
he keeps winning with
anybody that
30% of the vote.
Yeah.
How about
Well,
that?
they only need 2 or 3 provinces, the populous ones, to win. So
Well, yeah, it's Southern Ontario, basically.
Southern
decides.
Ontario and Quebec, and some of the eastern provinces.
Of course, it's Quebec.
Yeah, they're like Alberta and Saskatchewan can go fuck themselves.
And that's what they keep telling us to do. Yes, and we keep saying, well, maybe one day we will fuck ourselves with our own limitless gas and oil until you go.
Exactly. Brexit this motherfucker.
Right?
The countries of Alberta and Saskatchewan don't get along with British Columbia.
No.
Or Ontario. And Quebec, the country of Quebec, well,
Alberta and
they do their
Saskatchewan
own
would be
thing their
quite
own
happy
way.
on their own as their own federation.
Sounds like California here.
We'd have all
California don't like us.
Yeah, we'd have all the food
I-
and all the oil and gas.
And I'm
I
I'm Californian too, Daryl. And I love you.
Hey, but you were born here, brother.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you got Texas roots.
Oh, it's Texas.
They run deep.
They run deep, baby.
I actually liked Vancouver.
I do too.
The last time I was there, but then again, it was like the late '90s.
You wouldn't
early
like it now.
2000s.
It's changed.
It's changed quite a bit.
From
I'm not saying it's
2013?
bad. It's
From 2013.
It's new China.
Yeah.
But
Well-
Hastings, you go walk up Hastings
Holy
in Vancouver,
shit.
it's thousands of tents. It's just like entire
Well-
major street with tent city.
Well,
I want to go up there.
So it's as bad as say Oakland.
Oh God, yeah.
San Francisco in a way.
Yeah.
Didn't Alberta ship all the homeless over here on buses at one
every
point?
storefront has got people in sleeping bags sleeping in it, and it's just a mess.
A lot of tents over where we're at too.
Well, I'd like to go up there again to see Gina Carano, but
Like Vancouver's a nice city. To its credit, you can walk around at 3:00 in the morning, including through homeless town, and you're pretty well completely safe.
Oh, the Gastown area is still great, and the Stanley
Gastown's
Park.
amazing.
Stanley Park's
Gastown's
beautiful.
fucking amazing.
Because Canadians are polite.
No, I visited. I
Fuck
visited
you and your
BC. I visited Vancouver at least 4 or 5 times in my life. Probably one of the most notable ones is going to, taking an extra road trip to Lake Louise. So I was like,
it's beautiful up there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and if you go up there right now, CC will know this. On Lake Louise, they build a big ice castle or ice palace in the winter. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and you can walk right across the lake. It's frozen solid. Very nice up there. Lovely, but yeah, Canadians are not polite. They're just repressed.
Fuck you, Chris.
Yeah, they're repressed. Hey, if you think Canadians are polite, have you ever seen Letterkenny or Shoresy?
Oh, I love Letterkenny. Love
that's the
Letterkenny.
Taking your rich
Canada.
away on Monday.
Oh yeah, I'm good friends with Fat Steven. He's Canadian. He's a
Give your
lovely
balls a
asshole.
tug.
I know a Canadian troll.
Letterkenny's hilarious.
It's harder to find one that
I
isn't.
love that.
Yeah.
That's closer to the real Canada, Letterkenny. The
Oh.
Canada they tried to pretend doesn't exist, full of rough working class people. But anyway,
Yeah, I love that show. I'm sad it's not going to continue, but
Shoresy's great though. If you watch Shoresy, the spin-off.
I have not.
It's hockey. It's focused on hockey. It's hilarious.
nice.
It's really good.
Exactly, Akimi. Akimi knows what I'm talking about. The only time in the chat with the Canadians we hang out with. Exactly.
Oh, I love that face.
Just gonna punch that horse. Just knock it, clock it. Just clock that horse. It's like,
There it is.
Oh yeah.
punch a kid. What's
Yeah,
up?
and then
You know, like he's back up like, what's up? What's up?
This isn't fair because the camel can't punch back.
Nobody spits on him in Conan the Destroyer.
That's true.
And then gets bonked in the head again.
You're too big to be a thief. He goes, yeah, but you know what they were doing in the tent? Have you ever paid attention to what those guys right here were doing in the tent? You don't want to know what they were doing in the tent to the sheep and the other camel.
That was no tent bull.
Oh no. Oh
You're
my.
too big to be a thief. I'm like, yeah, but they were doing the thing with the sheep and the camel.
Wait, was it 1 Humpers or 2?
Oh no.
And
Oh yes.
a two hump jump.
Hey,
You'll say it was a
Shum,
2-hump chump.
We call it the Humpty Hump.
Chum says this anti-horse sentiment must end.
Let's go.
No, the horse must end. We're gonna give it a fucking funeral.
Yeah.
Imagine that snow once got busy in the Burger King bathroom.
I heard that.
My name is Humpty.
this
Rhymes with
is
Humpty.
It was
This is a
actually
great-
Walmart.
This is a great.
I thought it was like a Rustler Steakhouse.
This is a great Korean movie that's coming out on Netflix soon. It's got the great Don Lee in it. This is awesome.
What? Gator.
This is going to be such a good movie. Bad Listeners.
I like that dude.
Oh,
Why
he's
the
great.
hell is there an alligator in the desert?
It's not in the desert. It's post-apocalyptic Seoul in South Korea. It's basically everything's been destroyed, but the world has been destroyed.
Seoul's Florida? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it looks like Florida, but it's supposed to be South Korea. There's been a giant earthquake that's destroyed everything in the world apart from a few people and whatever. And he kills these. They look like alligators. I don't know, for meat, basically. So it's just fun. You got to go with it, you know.
I was going to ask you. Are you
correct me
guys-
if I'm wrong, but isn't he the same guy that was in Doctor Strange?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
to his eternal shame, and he was in the Eternals too, I think, wasn't he? Don Lee, or Ma Dong-suk, as his real name is.
Loki, are you guys going to see the limited release of Godzilla -1 in
Oh yeah,
Monochromatic?
got my
Okay.
tickets already.
Everybody's excited. I know y'all. Right?
Ooh, and guess what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I haven't even seen it in color yet.
1 second. I ordered something badass.
Uh-oh.
Soul Assassin knows what it is.
Uh-oh.
All right, here, check this shit out. I ordered this today. As soon as I saw it, I was like, you will be mine, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You will be mine.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That cover art is sick. That cover art down below is sick.
What was it, a couple weeks ago? You said you were just waiting for that to just pop up on the pre-order?
And the pre-orders
That-
came. So
That art at the bottom is that's a poster right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
Waxworks exclusive. Yeah, it is mine.
Now they're
Is it
re-releasing
actually-
this in black and white, aren't they?
Yes.
Is it actually 4 discs? Is it 4 vinyl?
It's 2. It's 2.
Oh, it's 2. It's just 2.
Yeah, it's 2. So you got side A,
It's a
side B,
double
side C,
album.
and side D.
Yeah.
I know it's showing 4 records, but you're getting
It's 2.
You know, yeah.
Nice though.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Sweet.
I
Yeah,
will
I-
have them all except for the 97 tuna eating Zilla movie. I will have them all.
Here's a question for you, Loki. I know you like to collect the vinyls. Do you care or prefer like a certain weight? I know some people like want the 180 gram. I know that's kind of heavier depending on all that. Do you care about that in the
I
long run?
do. The heavier, the better. If it's really thin, it's anything
win.
can happen to it. It can get squashed. It can. The thicker the record, the better.
Yeah, and
Like
like,
thick thighs save lives.
Like women.
Well,
like women.
Like women.
well,
yeah.
and I know they also say that I don't know if they've gotten better, but I know they say that the black is better than some of the colored and different like stylized, specialized records because they might wear faster.
Okay, here's the deal with the picture ones. You don't ever want to play a fucking picture album. Okay. I understand you're like, but I bought it because I want it. Yeah, but if it's got a picture on it, don't fucking play it. I've got picture albums. I've got like Daryl, that helmet. I got the Mandalorian picture album. I'm not gonna play that motherfucker. I'm never gonna play it. It's gonna sit in its cellophane and rest until the day I die and probably get sold.
Gotcha.
You don't play a picture album. Now the colored ones are fine. You can play the colored ones all day long. That doesn't matter whether it's black, colored, red, white, green, whatever. Those are fine. But
I
the
think
ones
they
with
play-
the pictures on it, yeah.
Yeah, they play the same. I think there's been a suggestion in the past some of the dyes used might disintegrate the vinyl over time or at least impair it, but they play the same when they're new.
Well, yeah, no, that's kind of what I was getting
The
at.
colored vinyl. The colored vinyl plays just like the black.
It depends on if it's cheap or not. The stuff you're gonna get from like Waxworks and from the one that I use all the time that's connected to Alamo. No, those will be fine. The cheap shit that's like $10 that you get at Walmart, probably.
Yeah.
Probably good for one play.
No,
maybe 2 before you have to put a penny on the needle.
Look, you buy the $10 record, you buy the $50 Crosley player, and in about a year, all of it's broken.
Star Wars again. We weren't talking about Star Wars.
What?
Well, you brought up the Mandalorian record.
Oh, yeah, I did. But we weren't talking about Star Wars. We were just
Thomas
talking about
Connors, get in here.
Let's not talk about.
We've been talking about a horse most of the night.
Speaking of horses,
what those guys are doing in that tent.
I was about to say, speaking of horses, that horse wants to be in Star Wars.
And the different ways you can use Lizzo's skin when you skin her.
Oh,
yeah.
Skinner.
Oh, Skinner.
You know you can skin draft
You're fired.
Thanks, Vince.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Yeah, I could hear Loki sitting in there waiting to watch Godzilla when it comes out. Stone Loki is ready.
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of playtime. We were talking about seeing that first run in 4DX. I was talking to Andre about that today, and I was like, man, it's crazy when you smell the sea air and everything's rumbling. We're not going to do that again. What?
Loki, you're pronounced as Sutonroki in Japanese.
I'm a ton. Oh man, they're making fun of my weight in Japan.
Sutonroki. That's Stone Loki in Japanese. Sutonroki.
Sutonroki.
I don't know till we fall asleep. I think. I don't know. How long are we going, Snow? You're my co-host. Damn it.
Oh, I don't know. I figure we'd probably wrap up from any time from now to 30 minutes from now, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom comes on with something exciting to talk about. I can hang out another 20, 30.
Snowdub is Sunodabu.
Dude, that show sucked.
See, I wanted to know about that because I've held off watching it till I could get some opinions in it.
Dude, I tell you what, man, some of it's great. Some of it is absolutely positively wonderful. And then you've got this feminist fucking horseshit bullshit May chick that you're just like, oh, you insufferable twat.
Wait, there's a horse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And her name's May. Her name is May. And
Like
she is a horse's twat. I'm not shitting you. It's just, dude, she
Russell
cucks him.
horse's twat looks like.
She cucks this guy, and then she's all over his sister. And you're like, well, that doesn't sound so bad. No, it's bad. It's like, ugh. Dude, some of it's great. The stuff with Kurt Russell, absolutely great. I love it. The stuff with these other people, I'm like, you make me sick. You really do. This whole May character. The other stuff is great, and it all connects, and it's like family and Godzilla back to the beginning, all kinds of cool shit. And then you got to deal with this SJW land whale May. Ugh. Who doesn't know whether she wants to have a relationship with the brother who she's already banged or the sister. So
Tough decisions.
ugh.
Keep it in the family.
Scissor
All
be
in the
good.
all in the family, right?
So yeah, I don't know. I guess you hadn't got to the school part yet where the sister is teaching and her girlfriend that she lies to and all that shit, Tom. It's just like, oh.
So she's having a dilemma on whether or not she wants to be a scissoring hen.
No, she is a scissoring hen. The sister is. The sister is a scissoring hen, and her girlfriend gets eaten by Godzilla, which is absolutely funny.
So there's a little bit of jealousy there.
Ugh. God, I hate that chick. I hate May. I absolutely hate May. Get rid of her, and the show would be a lot better. I love the back in time stuff. I love the stuff Kurt Russell did with his son. That was absolutely badass. His son playing his younger self and how that all happens. But damn. I didn't care about the lesbian shit. It was the worst episode, but wasn't as bad as some other crap. It was just kind of pointless. Dude, I want monsters. I want monster on monster violence, not chick on chick bullshit. I don't want that. I'm watching a Godzilla show.
Yeah,
that's my problem with it. I don't judge this show
listen.
under normal circumstances. I judge this show that I want to see some kaijus beating the shit out of other kaijus. I want to see freaking Godzilla show up and beat the living hell out of Rodan. That's what I want. It's called Monarch, not May and Kintaro's sister have a lesbian adventure. God help me.
So it goes from Godzilla to Yuri. Basically. It's Yuri. Is it like Yuri fanfic? Basically, I don't know.
And the monsters are like second fiddle.
You went there.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, I'm only laughing because I'm following what you're saying.
It sounds like a Yuri fan fiction.
You know, hey, there's monsters. Hey, what do you do when there's monsters? You get scared and you're horny, right? Okay, anyway.
I mean, if we
I assume
want to...
it's like the thing with the Bayformers films, you know? We need more robots beating the crap out of each other and less squishy humans.
Thank you.
Squishy humans.
Yep.
Yeah, because nothing says loving like watching Godzilla walk by and go, look at the shitter on that critter.
Right?
It's always better when you rhyme.
I'm looking at Mothra, nice
Hell
wings,
yeah.
baby. Looking at Mothra, thick ass wings.
Good Lord, he's got pepperoni pizza nipples.
Mm-hmm. Tom, get your ass in here.
You know what, Akemi? I agree. What is a Yuri fan fiction right now? It's all Yuri and Yaoi now. I agree.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Is it Yuri or Yuri?
I think it's both.
Yuri or Yaoi?
Yuri.
Yuri likes vodka.
You really want to stay away from the Yaoi stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I've already got it ordered. We showed that like about 10 minutes ago. I pulled up the link. Yes, I ordered it. So it's on the way. Well, whenever it comes out. It's pre-ordered, 2 LPs, a blue one and a green one. Yes.
Bush makes a good point. I don't care about Shire of Wahlberg.
Optimus Punch Megatron. That's what we want to see.
Wahlberg. Exactly.
We want 2 giant robots saying, one must stand, one will fall.
Well, we also need robots that actually look like robots and not like a bunch of tin cans thrown against the wall.
Yep.
Which they did make up for it in Rise of the Beast, though. I'll give them that. I was like, okay, that's
Well, I mean, you know, I didn't mind, you know, old Haley Steinfeld. I mean, you know, they can bring her back.
Who?
The girl that was in Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, I didn't mind her. I didn't know her fucking name. Who?
Who?
I thought you were talking about that other chick for a minute. I was like, yeah, that doesn't match.
I think that's her name. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. I thought you were talking about the chick from the first 2 movies.
Megan Fox?
Megan Fox. Yeah, Megan Fox back. She was at least she was hot.
She was. It's just she's done some weird shit with Machine Gun Kelly, and she had probably one of the most phoned-in voices I've ever heard in a video game is Natara in Mortal Kombat 1. I was like,
oh, dude, yeah.
What the hell?
No. I'm here to fight for like my people. What the shit, bitch.
I still take her over Ronda Rousey as Sonya, though.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that.
It's just decide who's more phoned in. It's like
well, Ronda Rousey doesn't really know how to act.
Exactly.
And she just kind of stands there and looks angry.
It was like all the girls that kind of came from, you know, the UFC kind of that WWE period. It's like Gina's like one of the best ones, if not the best.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look at Rhonda in Fast and the Furious.
Yes,
She's just kind of like growling at you, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
And it was like it made sense with Michelle Rodriguez fighting Gina in Furious 6 too. Thanks.
Jennifer's body. I hadn't, dude.
Oh
my god,
that is very old. I cannot believe it's like 2 years.
the gay baiting in that movie.
The concept was good. The execution was like.
Plus, it was I was like, still can't believe it was like what was 2014.
Boosh. The Mortal Kombat reboot was awesome. Then we flash forward.
Really? With Cole? Really?
Cole.
You bring in a freaking game? Like when it came to the animated films, he got it right, but it just gave the live action. I was like, "What the hell is this?" I was like, "What?"
Some of these ladies are a lot more attractive before they open their mouths. So sad to say.
I'm just
they
thinking to
speak.
myself, I'm just like, I just had a moment in my thought. I'm like, Winter Soldier is going to be 10 years old this year. The first Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be 10 years old. And I'm thinking, what other films are going to be 10 years old this year?
Dang.
You know, Akimi, that's normally true until you get to that one chick that was in the Goonies, Ma. That's like, why don't you go outside and do that then? And you're like, man, she ugly as she sounds.
Aaron!
Rocky Road?
Go get Mama Candy Bar.
Oh, Nightcrawler. The first John Wick is going to be 10 years old.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
10 years old. Whiplash is going to be 10 years old.
John Wick, the first John Wick.
The first John Wick came out in 2014. Really? The Lego movie is going to be 10 years old.
Oh,
Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be 10 years old. Birdman is going to be 10 years old.
Ironcaster.
Interstellar, John Wick, Big Hero 6, Gone Girl, Paddington, Grand Budapest Hotel, Boyhood. Selma is going to be 10 years old. Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be 10 years old. Edge of Tomorrow is going to be 10 years old. Ex Machina. Yeah. That's a good. Dang. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's 2014.
Taking me back.
I know.
I actually went to the theater and saw John Wick. I was one of the few people that kind of had a feeling about it in the beginning, and before anybody really knew what it was about. Because a lot of people were like, "Oh, Keanu Reeves," you know, and I was like, "Well, wait a minute. He really dedicates himself to these action roles. I mean, he did pretty good in The Matrix. I bet you this might be all right." And when I came out of that movie, I was just like, "Man, everybody should go see this. I mean, they don't know what they're missing." And funny thing was, it didn't really get popular till after it was on, you know, home movie or whatever, Blu-ray, DVD. And that's when people started noticing it. And then, of course, part 2 had a lot more hype.
It's crazy. I was like, wow, time flies. I was like, oh my goodness, I still remember 2014 like it was yesterday. Anyway,
feels like a different life.
I know it was. It does feel like a different life back then too.
Oh yeah. Technically, it was.
Yeah. Maybe 2 lives ago, I think.
Yeah.
I was still in Texas, hadn't moved to Missouri yet, and still with my ex. Ugh.
Just got out of fresh out of graduating, and just going from job to job at the time.
Fresh out of county.
Seahawks had just won the Super Bowl, and my song had just gotten played on the radio in Washington State about 10 years ago.
Freaking GG happened 10 years ago. That's gonna be funny. That old chestnut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting old, gentlemen. Getting old.
Oh, I was living in the hotels for work, traveling all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in a van.
Down by the river.
It's so weird. It's going to be like, I know for some people, but like, you just realize this in like 3 years. In 3 years from now, it's going to be like the 10th anniversary of like the first time we ever kind of came together, and how the whole TFM was created basically. Because I know a lot of people kind of got their start from that, and I'm like,
3
wow,
years.
It's gonna be 10 years.
Jeez.
2017. Oh my god. 2017 is gonna be
Actually,
the 10-year anniversary of the last.
You can even say 2 years, Mac, because like Ghostbusters 2016 is when people started becoming aware.
It's gonna be a 10-year anniversary.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I forget that sometimes. The Last Jedi was 2017, not 2019, right?
It's 2017.
2017. It's gonna be 3 years. It's gonna be a 10-year anniversary.
There's a lot of things.
The film that basically just kind of started a lot of people's channels. It kind of started this whole movement, pretty much.
So much happened in 17, though.
Oh my god, yes.
That's when I started my channel, and Last Jedi is what brought me to all of you.
Yeah,
Maybe that
pretty
same
much.
year. So
that's how I discovered. The OG High Council, man.
Yep.
That's nice.
That's crazy. That is a sick. That is a sick poster. It's so badass looking. Seriously.
Godzilla.
Oh god.
I've got a place for it too. I got a place all picked out for it when it gets here.
Go Godzilla.
Ooh. Sorry.
I'm thinking about it. I was like,
I'm gonna go catch Godzilla -1 next week. Minus color. That's right.
17 would have been 20 years.
Nice.
Now I'm thinking to myself.
Oh shit! I guess we're gonna close it down.
Yeah, I think Tom's not coming on, so might as well.
Tom.
Too late, Tom. Next time.
Too late, Tom.
Next Friday. From the Drinkers review, The Last Jedi, and then several others. I watched Jeremy bounce up and down in his seat when he saw the preview for The Last Jedi and said Rian Johnson was going to be a genius and this movie is going to be awesome.
Oh god! Oh, you know what that means? Next December is going to be the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Something awakened.
And I'm thinking, that's right. 2 years ago, Disney bought. 10 years ago, technically 12 years ago, Disney bought the IP.
Mm-hmm.
And ruined everything.
It changed our lives. It changed our lives.
Yeah, next year will be 20 years since the last George Lucas Star Wars movie.
Oh wow!
Revenge of the Sith, 2005.
I mean,
wow,
2012 was supposed to be the end of the world, and it's
a lot of
it
bad
was the end of
things
Star
happened
Wars
that year. It was the end of rock
You know
music
what?
too.
That's what the Mayans predicted. I was like, now I think about it. That's what the Mayans ended up predicting.
Yeah, it's like it's a pretty pivotal year when you think about it.
Yeah,
Mayans didn't predict shit. They ran out of room on the giant stone they used for the calendar. Dumbass.
I think they just throw next to it, but it fell apart.
That's what I always said.
I'm sure they said mathematically that's a good number. We'll address this again in a couple of 100 years. We'll figure out what comes next.
Well, the dude chiseling it got tired or died.
What do you want me to do? You know, we got Mexican Iron Man's ancestor. What do you want me to do, boss? I have no more room. Do we get new stone? Nah, fuck it. We'll never live that long. And then he went back to jumping in and out of the maiden's windows.
They didn't have windows back then.
I don't know, the stone workings.
Stone just like jumping up a stone window.
They might not have had glass, but I'm sure they had, ways to let the light in.
That's my good question. In terms of his ancestors, how high up were the windows, though? When you think about it.
Wow.
Well, most of them were made out of Adobe, so.
It was Mayan
It's
Mexican Iron
not
Man.
like he's Greek where he could
Carve
just
in your own
translate.
handholds.
You know, think about it. If it was if it was a Greek mythology, if Mexican Iron Man had Greek heritage, probably his ancestors didn't have to jump out a window. He'd have to turn into a bird and fly out the window.
If there's no glass, is it just a hole, and then he's going in and out of holes all the time?
His orifices. He's used to going in.
Oh,
and
look.
Machini.
Oh, look, Zeus is the flying tortilla.
He's the present day Zeus. Holy fucking shit.
He's
the present day Zeus. He is our culture's version of Zeus.
Think about it. He would transform into a bird and fly out the window. It'd just be like,
This guy's
later, bitch. Thanks for the good
glittering.
time.
When the husband, it'll be when the husband walks in. It's like, oh, you're not my husband, and then he just flies out the window.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, instead of being a
Machini.
glittering shower of gold, he just showers them in cheese.
No wonder Loki. It's no wonder the Greek
Finally
gods were
shredded.
assholes. Okay,
Only
it's no wonder the Greek gods were assholes. Okay, if you think about it.
He bolts out the window like lightning.
That's right. Exactly. Kratos had every right.
Oh, was that the sound of thunder when he hits the ground?
That's the sound of thunder. He jumps out the window and clicks to the ground. It's the sound of thunder.
Zeus got horny and it all went to shit.
Yep.
Wait a minute, that explains
That
why there's so many
sums it
holes in the sidewalks everywhere. I always wondered why they were there.
Oh no, we're multiplying.
We're breaking them.
You okay there, bud?
We're broken them.
Spike's ancestors. It makes perfect sense when you think about it.
No.
Holy shit. All right, before we get out of here, anybody wants to promote anything, say anything, do anything besides showing your nipples or whatever on camera? Now is the time.
Ew. Oh no.
Great Googa Mooga, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's my. I look fucking horrible right now. I gotta wash my hair. But no. Kimi's gonna be happy about this because I gotta share this real quick, and I gotta rip through my damn.
Ironcaster, what the fuck, dude? Look. Oh my god, Machini's butt.
I thought it was Asian.
Okiyasu. That is an Okiyasu moment right there. But
I really thought he was Japanese.
No, he's just Samoan with a good tan.
So I'm going to be adding these to the shop tomorrow or Sunday. So this is part of the second set of the Sonic X Street Fighter Girls collection. So and on the way, new stickers on the way. So
nice.
And yeah, I about this morning, I texted Loki last night that I'm like, I had a hectic work week. I am really tired, so I am going to sit this Friday out. I'll be back Sunday, refreshed and everything. I was just really tired, so I got an extra hour of sleep this morning.
Hey, I just want to tell Ironcaster it's an honest mistake, okay? Because the first time, like, when I first met Machini, before
Sorry, Iron.
Before I actually saw Machini, I could have sworn he was like, you know, like a blonde-headed surfer dude, you know.
I'm just surprised he's a man.
I saw
kidding,
Bubbles. I saw Bubbles as his avatar, and I had questions. I'm like,
Someone's being sleepy already, I guess. Yeah.
I would like to plug something. I just want to plug my show on Monday on my channel, Canon Film Club. We're doing Cobra this edition. We should have a lot of fun. So
thank you, Kimi.
You're the disease, I'm the cure.
Yes, jolly good. Cobra is an English aristocrat. Jolly good. You're the disease, you know, old chap. Yeah, so that should be a lot of fun. 3 p.m. Mountain Time on my channel, that 70s rock fan. Cobra.
Where's Tom?
Yes.
Cobra.
So, yeah, well, I guess Tom's going to be joining me for karaoke in a few minutes. Let's see who else turns up. Sing some songs. Get drunk. Have a good night. Party on.
What is going on?
Daryl's
Someone's
playing
beating Lizzo's ass.
Drumming.
Slam the drum.
Oh, drum circle. Cool.
That's some jiggle I don't want to see.
I mean,
leave it at.
I'm gonna, as long as YouTube cooperates, I'll be dropping another one of the Ice House videos, and I got to work on more punk law. And I think we're gonna try to have a deputy of the month. I think that could be a fun thing.
Well,
send in your resumes.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow night, I hear there's this up and coming channel called Snowdub, and there's a little show called Tuck and Roll. So.
Oh yeah, Tuck and Roll show tomorrow night. It's probably gonna be on an hour later than usual.
Okay.
But it'll be a little bit of a shorter show tomorrow night, probably just an hour long instead of our normal 2 hours, and then we're gonna dive into some Mario Kart after party.
And then, of course, we got the Sunday show with Bruce and Mads, and then next week is, of course, a new week of the morning block, gentlemen.
And I think culture's feeling better, so we should have a show Sunday night too. I think.
Awesome.
We got all of the Mario Karts on the Steam Deck. So yes, we have Mario Kart and all that shit from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, DS, Dolphin, whatever the hell it is, and the Swatch.
Look at me, I'm a dolphin.
The twat.
Mike, the Dolphins. Sorry.
Nice. Yay. Only thing that sucks is I can't play online. Yeah, they won't let me.
Oh, what a pisser.
Yep.
That's a party pooper.
Well, tomorrow the VacTube returns.
Nice.
Yes.
The band is back together, so we'll be going on at 5 Central tomorrow.
Oh yes.
I'm so sorry I missed it last time. Sorry I missed it last time. I saw your message, Zero.
Oh no, you're good, bud.
Freaking Cambrian sent me like a huge wall comment on one of the posts I did based on the morning show I did early this week, and I was like, "This is too long for me to comment," but I also just say thank you.
Yep.
All right. Unless anybody's got anything else, we're getting out of here. Thank you all for being here, hanging out.
Skull and Tuck and Roll.
Skull, Tuck and Roll, baby.
Thanks for inviting me.
Dude, and we never did send out a skull. So here it goes. Skull!
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.